ACER have done something absolutely ridiculous.
Before we start this video, like, I'm going to be kind to them. I don't want to be too mean.
Yeah.
Straight in there.
Yeah.
Okay, we are, of course, talking about the ACER Nitro Blaze, what is now the 7, 8, and the 11.
Yes.
It was just the announcement for the 8 and the 11 because the 7's already out there, isn't it?
I don't know if it's out there, but at least the trailer is.
And kind of scratching our heads slightly as to, like, what are ACER thinking and who's going to buy this and who is the 11-inch actually for?
What are they thinking? I can't stop just questioning what?
I want to start with a positive.
Okay, yeah.
And say it's cool to see more handheld gaming devices
in the market. Yeah. Absolutely.
And cool to see someone doing something slightly different.
Yes.
The 11-inch is interesting.
Slightly different, but they've just copied the Legion Go, really, haven't they?
With the detachable controllers, yes, it very much copies that. And what they decided to do is they take that idea and put them either side of a laptop monitor.
Exactly, yeah.
So basically, it's a laptop without a keyboard.
Yes, yeah.
They just snapped it off.
Yeah. I mean, they went 11-inch. Why not just go like 24? 32?
32, yeah.
Just, just go for it.
But it rolls out.
Oh, that might be something in the future.
Cool. Yeah. There's so much to, I'll be honest, dislike about it. Now, it could be one of these situations that the ACER Nitro Blaze surprises you when you get it in hand.
Wow, how bad it is. No, I'll take that back.
Because there was an instance not too long ago where you were unsure about the ROG Ally.
Yeah, that's true.
When the X was coming out. You're like, I don't know. I'm really happy to get hands on.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure what the software is going to be like. Is this going to be any good? And it totally changed your mind.
Absolutely. Yeah, it did. Yeah.
It's possible that this is going to be like that.
Maybe. How much of a chance that is, I don't know.
It's quite small.
Slim.
I guess it's best to start off with, let's talk about actually what was released, the specs about it, and then we can kind of drill into that and to why it feels like it's probably dead on arrival.
Yeah.
Of course, this was announced at CES. We now have the Blaze 8 and 11, which sits alongside the 7, which was already announced a couple of months back.
Yeah.
The 8, confusingly, is actually 8.8 inches.
Yes.
The 11 is an 11-inch screen.
Well, it's actually a 10.9 inch, so it's not even.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Wow.
It has a whopping 55 watt-hour battery.
Exactly what you need to power an 11-inch screen.
Screen, 55 watt-hours. That's ridiculous. The 7 and 8 have a 144 hertz display.
Yeah.
The 11 has a 120 hertz display.
And a camera.
It does, doesn't it? It's have a front-facing camera.
Right in the middle. It's just a tablet.
It is just a tablet. Why?
I don't know.
Why would you want a camera on it?
I don't know. So
Do you think they've got like Nintendo games?
You stream off it, I suppose. You could set it up on the corner and use it as like a Skype your family with it or something.
Yeah, like a camera with a monitor.
Like a tablet.
Wow.
Like a tablet.
Like a laptop.
Or a laptop, yeah.
Exactly, just a laptop.
Yeah.
It's going to have the 780M.
Oh, wow. That's really new, isn't it?
GPU. No, it's about 2 years old.
Oh, wow. Yeah, cutting edge.
The thing I want to, before I carry on the specs, this is a Q2 release.
Yeah.
So we're looking at potentially, it could be like month 6th of the year.
Yes.
Q2, at the end of Q2.
Yeah.
So it could come out like well over 2 years after
everything else did that has the same
with the same
yeah.
That's ridiculous. Also eye-watering memory this has. 16 gigabytes of LPDDR5X RAM.
Wow, that's
16.
very impressive.
Wow,
that's 16 to share between the system and the GPU side there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's really good.
you're going to do some real serious hardcore gaming there.
I can't take it seriously. It seems like April Fool's.
It's, like I say, Q2 release, an $1,100 price point for the 11-inch.
That is what takes the biscuit, isn't it, really?
And we've not said about the amazing detachable controllers that they ripped off Lenovo from, but decided to stick them on the 11-inch version.
Yes.
Now, I know why they've done that, because you'll quite like to use the 11 inches as an external monitor as well.
Yeah, as a tablet.
Yeah, so you can kick it out on the kickstand if it's... I don't even know if it's got a kickstand. I didn't say about that.
It must do.
It must do 11 inches.
It must do.
But the controllers are the same height as the screen.
Yeah, so they're like massive. They're like lightsaber like handles. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, nunchucks.
A really horrible, aesthetically, a horrible design choice. Ergonomically, it looks disgusting. It looks like it'd be really uncomfortable.
Yes.
That 11-inch one is going to be so uncomfortable to hold for long periods.
Oh, yeah. And weirdly, the 11-inch has massive bezels.
Yes.
Whereas the 8 and 7 have like less. What's with that?
I don't know what's with that. It's weird. The images that we saw coming out of CES, the videos that we saw coming out at the announcement, the controllers also wobble horribly.
Oh, yeah. On
they're
that
bound
model that was there.
Bound to, especially on the 11-inch, they're bound
the
to.
The weight of that thing, yeah.
It's going to be heavy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be heavy. It is, yeah.
I mean, they've saved some weight by only having a 55 watt-hour battery.
That's probably why they went as too heavy. But 55 watt-hour, 16 gig, Z1 Extreme. Well, it's not a Z1 Extreme. It's like an 8840U or something, I think. So it's just a 780M. But really?
It's
for 1100.
And coming out in the middle of 25.
Yeah. And you've got stuff like the MSI Claw 8 AI Plus, 8-inch, like latest Intel. I know it's Intel, but still, like that's actually like an improvement. 32 gig of RAM, all this crazy stuff. And that's like $900.
Yeah. The prices, I think, is the really insulting thing.
That's the thing, yeah.
It's kind of... It's almost forgivable if it was those specs and it was launched when it is going to be launched. You go, it's a little bit late, but it's kind of on a par with other things that are coming out at the same time. It's not the bleeding edge, but okay. And they priced it at, say, I don't know, pick a number out there, Sky, 600, 700 pounds. Yeah. Well, that's kind of on par with everything else. It's not going to move the needle, but it's not ridiculous.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. And that's the thing. I feel like this... And I'm sorry, like to me, this looks really tacky. Like I've always thought the Nitro like gaming branding like just looks like it's aimed at 12-year-old boys. Do you know what I mean?
Fire.
Like, yeah. And it's like okay, like and I must admit the 8 and the 11-inch don't look as horrible as the 7-inch, which has got all this like weird paint like around the front and back. Do you remember that? It's got like weird like stuff going on. But it's still not like very pretty to look at. But yeah, I feel like it looks and spec-wise is a budget entry.
Yes.
And yet they're pricing it as the most expensive one out yet.
Well, they've just blown everyone else out of the water. The only standout spec on this is the price.
Yes, yeah, it is, yeah.
1,100.
Why would you spend that?
Well, the only thing I can think is that there is a huge swathe of the market that we don't know of that want bigger screens on their handhelds.
That want to spend more for less.
yeah. But I'd argue, once you get above 8 inches, what's the point of it being handheld?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. I mean, one of my favourite comments I think I saw on Twitter or something was, finally a handheld for Shaq.
That's good.
Yeah, but yeah, so I don't understand. Is there really a need for handhelds that big? Like the picture is ridiculous. It looks like a joke when you see people like holding it.
Yeah,
it's like, why? Like, it's not portable anymore.
No.
So are you just sat on your sofa with this thing like that? Like, just buy a laptop.
Buy a laptop
for $1,100. You could buy a powerful laptop.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, okay, maybe it'll be a 40 series, not a 50 series or whatever. But
you have a laptop with all the convenience of it being a PC, the I/O, the fact that it's just a laptop.
Yes, exactly. Yeah,
you're getting a lot more for your money. It's so DOA.
Yeah.
It feels like they needed to throw their hat in the ring because this is the kind of the trending area,
and that's fine. Like, because like you said, I think more competition, breeds creativity and everything. But why not just stick with that 7-inch one? Maybe at a push, do the 8-inch one, and then put them as budget so that they actually sell.
Yeah.
Put the 7-inch one at like $400 so that it flies out.
But if you're not going to offer anything innovative in there, what's the point?
Yeah, exactly. And what are you paying for? $1,100?
You're just paying for the screen.
But the specs are like, you could just buy an Ally Z1E, for like $400-500. and you've got the same performance as that at $1,100.
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, how much are those like portable monitors? Those like they are Zopa ones and stuff.
£100. Yeah.
Like 144 hertz.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like 15-inch. Just buy one of them.
They've got a little kickstand on them.
Yeah.
There you go.
Just buy one of them.
Done. Hook it up to your Z1 Ally.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I honestly feel like Acer have had blindfold on and ear like defenders, and someone's gone, I've got a really good idea, let's make a handheld.
There's a possibility that this was supposed to come out last year.
I feel like it should have come out 2 years ago.
yeah. But there's a possibility that it was supposed to, or at least announced when the 7 was announced.
Maybe, but even then that was too late.
Well, when the Nitro Blaze 7 came out, we chuckled at it and ignored it.
Yes.
Unfortunately for them.
Yes.
Because we thought it looked ridiculous and it wasn't offering anything.
Well, it's a rebrand of a different...
wasn't it?
Yeah, they'd just taken someone else's product and slapped some paint on it. Literally.
I mean, Acer aren't a small company either.
And I've always seen them as making decent, this is the biggest point here, affordable gaming
I've
laptops.
often bought their monitors because they're like slightly cheaper than the others.
I've had a couple
but
of Acer
offer
monitors.
Quite good quality.
Yes. Yeah.
Like a good budget offering.
Absolutely. And
so you would kind of expect them to do the same with this.
Exactly. Yeah. And again, I've seen them for years now do like decent spec budget offering laptops.
And there is a gap there in the market that's now appearing in front of us with PC handhelds in particular. There is a gap that's only occupied by Steam Deck at the moment.
Yeah, for budget.
But nothing that's kind of that Windows-based side of things that offer like budget gaming.
Yeah, the closest thing really is the original Ally.
Yeah, and that's
like on sales.
Yeah, that's just because it's on sale.
Yeah,
like they've slashed the price.
Yeah,
but nothing launching that sits at that like let's say £400.
Yeah, no, because I feel like people were scared of going there because they wouldn't be able to push the bar. Do you know what I mean? They would just be releasing the same product that's already out there, just slightly cheaper.
Yeah, but that's Acer's MO.
Yeah, that is.
If anyone's going to do it, it would have been them.
And that's what got me excited for the 7, as disgusting as it looks, like and uncomfortable as it looks, and ridiculous. I thought, wicked. This is going to be a budget offering, like $500 or less, brand new.
Yeah,
and that's going to sweep the market. $1,100. Like who did that?
I don't know.
They were like $100 per inch. Like what?
You are just paying for the monitor.
Yeah. But I don't know. Like,
I just want to remind you, Q2 this year, so
I know.
Could be like May, June time.
It looks really cheap. Like it looks tacky, and the plastic looks bad.
That's going to drop the same time as the Lenovo Legion Go S with SteamOS.
Oh yeah, buy that. Like whoever's listening to this,
which should be almost half the be £600.
Yeah.
The base model.
Yeah. But you know what the sad thing was for me was when I looked at that and I saw it being announced and stuff. I was laughing, thinking nobody in their right mind would buy that.
Yeah.
And the internet's reaction is pretty much on par. Everyone's like, ha. But honestly, there's probably 10-15% of people that are like, wow, that looks really cool, or like genuinely excited by it. I'm like, no, don't do that. Don't buy it. Like, don't. Like,
I want to hear from them. If you're one of those people, let me know in the comments, because there's got to be something from this I'm missing. It can't just. Acer's not a company filled with idiots. There's got to be something about it that we're not getting.
Yeah, maybe.
Or it's just a really hideously delayed product.
Yeah.
And they've gone, well, we're going to have to drop it anyway. We've spent all that money
maybe
putting our name on someone else's device.
But like, who's literally going to buy that? Like, I'm dumbfounded. Like, I'm genuinely in shock.
I want to get hands on with the 11. I
want to try
see
it.
what it looks like.
Let's reach out to them and say, look, we slammed your product, but
prove us wrong.
Yes, that's it. Yes, because I'd love to have a go on it. But then the problem is it might fall the other way and we might hate it even more. I've got no idea what the software is like.
I'm a sucker for new shiny things.
Me too.
So
yes,
there's
me
a
too.
chance.
But not this.
No.
This one made me go, ooh.
I tell you, this one is less relevant than Atari's handheld that was announced.
I'd actually agree with that. No, but that's so niche.
Yeah.
It's going to be the only thing that does what that does.
Yeah.
Because of the controls it has.
Yeah. And therein is the problem. The handheld gaming landscape now is a marketplace. It's not these kind of unicorns like the Steam Deck that exist on their own.
Yeah.
It's now a marketplace like laptops was.
Yeah.
It's a thing. So you've got to stand out. You've got to offer something, either it's affordability or it's a performance or it's a VRR monitor or it's an OLED screen. And so you've got to offer something.
I know, but I just feel like if you're not going to offer something decent, don't do it at all.
Yeah.
You know, like
that's where I'm at. Yeah.
And I feel like props to MSI, they like hands down released the worst handheld yet. And then now they're trying to rectify that with the MSI AI Plus, which looks like a genuinely decent device.
Yes.
You know? So, I mean, the software is questionable, but the device itself looks like an actual improvement over the first one. Whereas what Acer are pumping out here looks like, I just feel sorry for people that look at this and genuinely think, yes. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because there's better alternatives that are cheaper out there.
Yeah, and if you're going to then, if you're actually wanting to spend like $1,000 plus.
Yeah.
I mean, you're starting to encroach on some serious, there's some serious alternatives, isn't there? And stuff that's, by the time we get to the middle of this year, there's going to be some serious alternatives that do exist.
Yeah. But if you're at 11-inch, why not buy a gaming laptop? Like, because you can get 11-inch laptops, Razer did them. Yeah. Like, or whatever they are, 13-inch or something. I don't know. I don't keep up. But they do really small stuff. And for that kind of money, you'll be getting a decent laptop with way more horsepower. Like, way more. So just buy some Joy-Cons and slap it on the side. Joy-Cons work on Windows, so there you go.
They do. Yeah. It's just... buy yourself some MobilePad Joy-Cons, stick it on the side.
Actually, I genuinely... say ASUS have that gaming tablet. So they announced a new one in CES, but we don't generally cover them. But that is basically a full laptop, but just in a tablet, and then you can attach a keyboard if you want. And you just get one of those. Yeah, you know, because it'll be way more powerful.
I mean, do Acer have diehard fans?
I don't know.
That's the only other thing I could think. They just love the brand.
Really?
No, I don't think that exists.
No, I don't think that's a thing. I get it with some brands, like with MSI even, or ASUS. I get that. Like, just like the people are fan of Apple or whatever, you know. So you do get diehard fans, but do you get diehard fans for like a budget company?
Of course not.
I don't think so.
Especially not when they start releasing things that aren't budget.
Yeah, but that's why this seems so out of place to me. Because again, as soon as they were entering the market, I was like, I don't care that it looks disgusting. Like, if it's going to be at the right price point and it's actually going to help people, you know, to be able to afford something that they would like to use, wicked. But this is just nothing. I don't know what to say.
Do you know what the price is on the 8?
On the 8, no, I was so in shock. I just focused on the...
I don't know if it was announced. That's the only thing. I don't know if the price was announced.
I think they did say, but I
didn't see it.
No, I think they said it in a video or something. I can't remember. It might have been someone reviewing it that had
PC Mag or something.
Yeah, it might have been the PC Mag video where they were trying to say it was crap whilst trying to be nice.
That was
it was so awkward.
So awkward. The poor guy's there, hands on, like trying his best to find the redeeming features.
Yes.
The biggest thing he could do was compare the size to a Steam Deck and an Ally X.
Yeah. It's like,
look how much bigger it is.
Yeah, wicked.
That doesn't mean it's better.
Yeah.
In fact, the whole point of this is that it's portable and small.
Yeah, exactly.
Surely small is better?
It dwarfs the Steam Deck. If you see the photos online of it, it is the Steam Deck looks like a PS Vita.
It looks like a toy.
Yeah, it looks tiny. And then this thing is like boom.
I'd love to know from like people watching this in the comments and stuff, do you look for anything bigger than 8 inches?
Well, 8.8, I suppose, because people love the Lenovo Legion Go, don't they? That's an 8.8.
Yeah.
Okay. I understand that. That's like...
But that's 1610, isn't
top.
it?
Yeah. So's these, I think.
Yeah.
That's why they're so chonky.
Square.
Yeah.
I still can't get my head around 16x10.
Yeah, it's a bit strange.
Yeah,
I enjoy it.
A bit too square for me.
Yeah, I enjoy it, but it is strange.
I think like 7 inch. I like 7 inches because it's super portable.
Yes.
But I do acknowledge that 8 inch is probably the sweet spot.
8 inches. Yeah, I can't wait for all the 8 inch like decent ones.
Switch 2 is going to be 8 inch.
Yeah.
By all accounts, so we don't know for certain.
Yeah,
yet,
I reckon, of course.
Yeah.
I reckon so. You got the MSI 8.
Yeah.
I reckon at some point ASUS will
and they'll step up
to an
to
8 inch. I reckon everyone will follow suit in that kind of vein. Cause
it just feels like the perfect size.
Yes, 7-inch is fine for me.
Yeah.
I have no problems with the Ally X whatsoever because, again, it keeps the whole form factor down and I like it being portable. The only thing I don't like about that is how big the bezels are.
Yes.
So if they could just shrink the bezels and make it like a 7.5 inch.
But have you seen any of the handhelds yet? They've got nice bezels.
Not massively. I think the MSI 8, whatever it is, looks pretty good. Like from memory, I think
the Lenovo, the Legion Go S, has got horrible bezels.
Yeah, most of them do though because it's a screen thing.
Yeah,
they've got loads of like tech around the screen, so they can't shrink it too much.
Yeah,
otherwise it then like makes the whole device fatter or whatever. They can't move some of the components, I believe, like too far away from the corners or something. So yeah, I'm yet to see like an infinity display.
It would be beautiful.
It would look really cool.
Yeah. Anyway, that's the ACER Nitro Blaze 8 and 11.
Nice one, ACER.
Yeah, nice one.
Wicked.
I'd love to know what you guys think. If you're like the 1 in 10 that are interested in this,
I'm sorry for you.
No, let us know in the comments down below what we're missing.
Yes.
Because there's obviously something about this that we're missing. I just can't figure out what it is. It feels like overpriced old tech in an ugly form factor.
Yeah, this is probably someone else made.
So, yay. Hopefully you stuck around for us bashing your tastes. And you can let us know in the comments.
I'm sorry. I literally don't know what to say about this. I'm so like shocked by this release.
I know. Whilst you're down there digging around, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel.
Yes.
And what else should they do?
Become a member.
Yeah.
And you can see these videos earlier. You can come join us on our members Discord, and you can call us delusional and fake and all sorts of things.
All that stuff. Yeah, there'll be more videos slapped between our faces as well, where we're covering all the stuff that's come out of CES in the handheld world.
Oh, yes.
So until next time.
Bye.